Do you have an IT service provider that understands your industry? And are you maximizing the profits in your industry? Thank you very much for meeting with us today. So we're going to talk a little bit about Sierra Miles, what we do. My name is Brandon. I'm the partner here at Sierra Miles. I work in business development. I work a lot with our primary service offering, which is managed services and consulting. And then I work in sales and operations, all of that fun stuff. So we've got an excellent team that we work with. This is some of our staff members. You see some of the faces here today. So they're familiar with the presentation and they'll be able to answer any questions as well. So just a little bit about Sierra Miles. We're established in 2015. We're really proud of the work that we do here in Reno, Nevada. We were awarded the 2021 Best in Business Technology Company here in Northern Nevada by Northern Nevada Business Weekly. If you're familiar with the NCET, or the Nevada Center for Entrepreneur Technology, Tim was our 2021 Technologist of the Year. And in 2020, we were nominated and awarded the Medical Health Services Company of the Year. So we're really proud of the work that we do here in Northern Nevada. We are local. So of course, we work with all of the different technologies. We work with Microsoft, Dell, and we're certified in a bunch of different things that probably don't mean anything to you, or you probably don't know much about, but we work with continuity, remote management. We'll get into all of that fun stuff. Some of these logos you might recognize, some of them you might not. And so who are we servicing and what is Sierra Miles doing? So we're actually working in technology, providing managed IT services for small business, healthcare clinics, law firms, contractors, builders. Obviously, we're here to talk to you guys about the work that we do with our contractors and builders. So our primary service offering is the managed IT services and IT consulting. So we are the organization and the company that you call if you have a small to medium business that you're looking to get IT support, ongoing IT support. We set up, monitor, manage your complete IT infrastructure. So we've got a network engineer on staff. We've got technicians, and we kind of take that role of you being the on-site IT person completely out of your hands. We're doing backup and disaster recovery, remote monitoring, managing patching all of those systems. A lot of this stuff is either happening in your organization and being done on its own, or it's not happening, and it's probably something that you should think about. We're providing managed voice services, so those phones. With the new cloud technology, being able to make those phone calls at home and remotely in the fields. We're also working with managed print services, so we can take on your printer, make sure that it can print when it needs to, make sure it has all the ink and things like that. It's always you need somebody to fix your printer when it's broken or it doesn't have the right maintenance or right ink and stuff like that. So these are the three core areas of the service offerings that we offer at Sierra Miles. And then of course, more specifically, when it comes to the contractors, builders industry, we're working in building construction, residential, commercial industry, industrial, trade contractors, construction, HVAC. So, if any of these businesses are what you're in and you're working and you want to talk with us about what we do in these industries and how our knowledge is specific to the contractors, builders, and in this industry, definitely talk to us. So here's just some information that I wanted to share with you, some statistics, and this is some really important information. So a survey that was done, about 45% of small business construction workers are already using managed IT services. So about half of contractors are already using someone like Sierra Miles. And 1/3 of the contractors that aren't say that they plan to start using managed services in the next year. Now, why is that important? It's because managed IT service providers can help comply with government regulations. We can help obviously maintain the security and network compliance and ensure that you're not facing any penalties or fines. That's really the area that's really important that we're finding that we're helping with a lot of organizations is making sure that they have the backup and continuity, have the things in place to meet these regulations. Now, what's also interesting is that the construction industry is also historically the one that spends the least on IT. And I think it's because maybe we just don't, in the construction industry, just don't think it's important, or we think we can get the job done faster, or just doing it the same old way. One thing that was told to me in an agricultural business is that can set you back, keep you behind is by keeping doing the same thing that you've been doing, not innovating, not implementing technology, and not moving forward. So some questions that I would just kind of want to throw in your mind is, are you using technology to streamline your business? Are you looking at technology as something that's helping you or getting in your way? And how can technology improve your business to increase continuity, efficiency, and profitability? A lot of times in technology and kind of working with some of our clients, they can see technology as just another piece of work to manage, right? And having the right IT partner and having the right IT service provider can really give you a great path for increased efficiency, profitability. And how much time are you spending on IT issues right now? And does it impact your ability to focus on your core businesses? Are you spending 2 hours getting that internet running so that you can process payroll? Are you, not able to communicate with your field workers because they don't have the right technology, whether it's communicating with them or being able to have clients contact them, whatever it may be? And one question that I think everybody can relate to is, how many of you have had a password to reset and there's nobody to call? I think we've all been in that situation, right?
Anybody who doesn't raise their hand in this room. Honestly, more than some.
Well, how many times have you reset my password?
Yeah.
You're an IT guy, so.
Yes. Everybody has always been in that situation. And even sometimes I've been in that situation. I'm like, I need my password reset. I don't need to. But that's why you work with, someone like Sierra Miles, is because we can either find who, or we already have access to it and we can get it going for you. So. Of course.
I apologize for being late. I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out tonight and being here. For those who I don't know, I'm Dan Morgan, the CEO of the Builders. And unsolicited, I will say these guys and Aaron have been a godsend for us. I think a lot of you guys have seen the new technology we have here, and we went through a whole new operating system, and Brandon and his crew have always been spot on and always been there. Even, our server was a nightmare and our protocols were bad, and the whole thing was very, very multiple generations behind. Our security was an issue. And these guys came in and, their estimates are their estimates, which I think we all know, especially in the IT world and in the general business we're in, is once we get a cost estimate, unless we make a significant change, he's always been spot on. So I can't say enough good things, and I know Aaron's going to talk to you guys a little bit about it too, from the actual user standpoint, but they've been great. And, but Brandon, thank you for all you do for us. And I know you keep her happy, which makes me
That's right.
Thank you,
right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just have to say, I mean, it's always been a pleasure working with you guys, and seeing that we can work with the builders to kind of extend the membership benefits. One of the things that you'll hear me say, and one of the things that is so important to Sierra Miles, is to do good business with businesses that are doing good business in the community, and to be able to work with the builders, to be able to have the opportunity to be able to work and provide technology that by extension helps the members as well, is definitely something that we're really proud to be able to work with the builders on. So we really do appreciate the opportunity. On that note, some other builders that we work with that we're really happy and proud to work with, we work with DeLoretto Homes of Nevada. We, one of the things that we found working with them and what they seem to appreciate is our knowledge and experience in working with the complexities of multiple types of construction businesses. As if you're familiar with the DeLorettos, Tom and Perry, they're going to be working on downtown Damani. They're going to be putting in the Liberty Dogs, which is a really, really great benefit to our community. We're really proud to be able to consider ourselves affiliated with them on the technology side. And we work with all of the companies that the DeLorettos work with. We work with Downtown Damani. We work with their new built home developments. We set up and support their job trailers when they've got new sites that they're going to be setting up. We give them ongoing maintenance and for their computers wherever they are, whether they're on the job site, at the office, at home. Just another statistic, because they're great, is that businesses that use MSPs experience a 38% increase in their return on investment compared to ones that don't. So it costs money to use a company like ours, but the return that you get on that investment, we find, is pretty significant. We're also working closely with Dallas Floor Designs. If you're familiar with Dallas Floors, Bob Dallas was the 2021 Subcontractor of the Year. And we're really proud to work with them and supporting their multiple locations, their field workers, their office workers, and make sure that they have the efficiency and the ability to do what is most important to them. Their flooring, and they don't mess with technology. They call us and we take care of it for them. So perhaps Bob was the subcontractor of the year because he was focusing on his core competency instead of technology.
So true.
And it's just some great testimonials. How Kimball with DeLoretto gave us some great feedback. I'm sure if you ask Tom and Perry about us, they'll instantly give you great information about us. Of course, Grace over there at Dallas is excellent. We're really, really known for being responsive and highly communicative. That's something that's really important to us. I constantly echo that with my team and making sure that even if there isn't an update, we still update you for it. So it's something that's really important to us. And these are just a handful of some testimonials with the clients that we've talked to, that we work with. But really proud to work with these different builders, and we'd love to work with you. Some questions kind of thinking about all of this is, do you have an IT service provider that understands your industry? And are you maximizing the profits in your industry? And are you confident that your IT infrastructure and support will meet the needs of your business? So while it might be working now, is it going to work in the future? Is it going to get you where you need to be? One of the things that I kind of want to open up a discussion is, has anyone had an IT related security breach or downtime that's cost them money? Anyone in here? I know. Yeah.
At the radio station, it's Marketron, which is our provider
Uh-huh.
for all of our traffic systems, which is like what makes our commercial. Nationally, they got hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a mess.
Yeah, and these days, you really have to have the backup and the continuity in place, and and having having either somebody that knows that or a service provider that understands the complexities that go into that. It's really important. So thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. And the last question is, are you taking advantage of the latest technologies? Like they're even just in the last couple of years, kind of seeing the differences in the technologies that have been implemented. And even for me, I'm having to keep up. So there's a lot of great technology that allows easy access to documents, secure, compliant ways. So these are just kind of some things that I want you to take away from this, kind of think about is your IT service provider doing that now? And then of course, this is just kind of some of the benefits and the things that we've got a 24-hour help desk. You can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's someone going to be there to help you. Business continuity is a whole subsection that I'm actually getting ready to do a presentation for the MGMA conference upcoming. And a lot about business continuity comes into making sure that backup and disaster recovery is there. There's so many different situations where backups come into play, whether it's accidental, intentional, or something related to nature that's causing your need to have to recover your business. And there's some instances where if you don't have the backups and you don't have the information you need, there's actually been doctors' offices that have closed because they don't have the information that they need to run their business. So having that business continuity, even having a plan for disaster is so important. If it's something that you don't have, come talk to me. And then, of course, proactive monitoring and management. I mean, these things, just kind of keeping tabs on everything. It's so hard without having the right partner or service provider or technology to kind of keep track of all of the different computers that are in the fields or the different things that need to be monitored. So with the services that we offer, we do that for you. We take care of it all. And then I just want to take a minute to thank the builders again and to thank Aaron.
I'd love to say something for you guys too.
Yeah, please come up and tell us how, tell everybody how.
How great you are.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, and this is truly, I think everybody's worked with IT companies. I came from healthcare and came from builders. And when you come, like you touch on so many things that are so true, backup, day-to-day tasks that you don't realize take so much time, and time is money. This team is a structured team where I think is so well thought out. You guys found your strengths and you put yourselves in those places. I've never had somebody not call me back. And I get an immediate ticket back when I put a ticket in and saying, this is what your number is, you can follow up like this. Onboarding process was easy. I got a list, this is what we've done, this is what we'll do in the next week. So there's so many things that you guys have done that is so well and so not normal in IT. Not only do I think they're trustworthy and honest, but they're like friends now.
Oh, thank
So
you.
it is really nice though, because you don't typically trust your IT to that extent always, and they're not always personal. So
Thank
you guys knocked it out of the park in that regard.
I'm Brandon here with Sierra Miles. If you are interested in learning more about managed services, please give us a call at 775-420-4224 or visit our website at sierramiles.com/managedit to learn more. Thank you.